Alright guys, so we're out here with Adam from AE Bikes today, and we're going to be testing his new Formula Tech suspension. This is like the 4th week we've tried to go riding and the rain's finally held out for us, so we're here and we're riding. I usually just ride on the road to avoid the trees. On his bike for now, and then we'll probably switch a little bit later. So same track as last week really, but we're going to see which way he takes us because he rides this track practically every week. So he's more familiar with it. We used to ride it a lot, but like I said, we hadn't been in about a year since last week, so should be good. So hopefully he can take us through some new stuff. Yeah, see, I never knew about that little single. I used to come up the
service road.
Yeah, up that road.
When we first moved here, I just started doing the service roads and then just looking for all the single
Looking
tracks.
for little dart offs, yeah.
And if I saw people out here riding, I'd follow them and see.
Well, that's why I like coming out like with people like you, because you guys ride this way more often than me, so I find cool little tricks like that. But yeah, this is the way I usually go up. Yeah.
And do you go left into the sand track, or you keep going up?
I go left. I go into that open sand track area, yeah. And then I dart down that massive hill climb all the way that takes you all the way down to Barton Ridge, down to like the.
Moto's got Maxxis on it as well.
Oh, does it?
And that was nice out here. Like,
okay.
The guys in Europe are bitching about how shitty the tyres are, but I'm like, I don't know what you're doing, but...
We got pretty hard shit out here, so...
my top...
Yeah.
I only did like a couple of hours on the Komodo, less than 30 Ks.
Yep. And
the tyres all rounded off, like on the front knobs.
Oh, really?
Like it's got that real chamfer.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was perfect out here. And I was telling someone the other day, it didn't feel that much bigger than this. Like,
oh, really? That's good.
It soaked everything up.
But it's definitely higher, like as in clearance wise, you got a little bit more.
It's got more clearance,
yeah.
But it rolls over stuff easier with the bigger wheels.
Yeah, of course.
And the suspension just soaks everything up. Like as soon as I jumped on this, I'm like, it feels
stiff.
A bit more harsh again, but...
Yeah. Well, we'll see how it goes with this one today.
Yeah, well,
you know?
Should be good.
Yeah.
But...
Do you want me to go or you want to go?
Well, up to you. I can take you on a run. Yeah, show you where I go.
Go for it.
I don't know how much standing water there's going to be.
That's alright. Different, eh? Like
this felt pretty plush, man.
Very plush compared to this.
Through the whoops and stuff.
Feels good. Yeah. So nice.
Almost like on a lounge, but like now I'm bouncing on it, I can feel it.
Yeah, definitely much softer. This one feels more like dirt bike suspension. Yeah. Like it soaks up the harder hits better.
Yeah.
But through the like whoopy sections, it's a bit more stiff.
Yeah.
Let's go. Formula Tech. So we've got the Formula Tech fork and rear suspension now. So on over these whoopy sections. Wow, that fork just soaks up those hits. So nice. We're in hyper mode on the Talaria MX5. That rear shock is nice. What I will say is it's not as plush as the stock fork, but it definitely is. Just focusing on riding here guys, but takes those real big hits nice. It is definitely heavier, but feels so planted, and I don't know how to put it, but it feels just controlled. Even going up that rocky, chattery section there feels really nice. Just remember, got a bit of arm pump going here, so forgive me if I'm not riding the best. Oh yeah, going over those whoops are just so nice on this Formula Tech fork. Hey mate, how are ya?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, good. Oh, that's alright. some motos there. Okay, so the rear shock is still a bit too stiff for my liking, but that might just be in the clickers. Yeah, I'm absolutely loving this fork. I love the fork.
Love it.
I love the fork. The shock's still a bit stiff, but I reckon we could fix that probably with the clickers.
Yeah, well, I haven't touched it, bro.
Yeah,
Literally out of the box, straight in.
even the rebound is very slow.
Yeah.
Compared to that.
Oh, this feels so plush.
It's a good rear shock.
Yeah. Through those whoops and stuff.
Yeah,
just
it's nice.
Way softer.
Yeah, for sure.
See how long it holds up.
We'll see how long it holds up exactly. Like, it's not Italian or anything special, but from what I heard, that's why I bought it. From what I heard over stock, it was a good improvement.
Yeah.
And for the price, I think it cost me like $390 instead of 1,100 bucks. We're gonna go through some. So we just did some whoopee stuff. We're gonna go through now and do some technical hill climbing stuff on this new fork and new rear shock on the Talaria MX5. Okay, so definitely soaks up that stuff nicer. Like that. Those rock hits. Yeah, the log hops are way better on this bike. Ooh. Slows down. Okay, now we can ride this a little bit better. Give these bikes a bit of a shower. Okay, well, I'm much more confident on this thing now. With no bloody regen slowing us down. Very chattery through here. Oh yeah, that I didn't even feel that. Like that big rock step there. I didn't even feel it. Rear shock's too stiff, that's for damn sure. Alright, I might turn this down to sport mode. Pipers just a little bit too much. Definitely more plush, hey? This one.
Yeah. I reckon the rear tyres are a lot softer than mine as well.
I do, yeah. Maybe that's why I'm getting the chatter. Because your area, oh yeah, it's hard.
That'd be like 18 PSI. This one.
Mine's about 10, 12. 10, 12, yeah. I ride with low PSI.
Okay.
Definitely have to squeeze these brakes a little bit harder. That's the top of the fields. So chattery through here. But the tech fork, wowee. Bloody good, man. I'm pretty impressed with it. But Adam did just tell me that he's running 18 PSI in these tyres. For me, that's too hard out here, and that's definitely why it's labouring on me a little bit. Yeah, I know, it's nice, eh? That's where this fork shines. It's just got so much more clearance and it just doesn't bottom out in those bigger ditches.
Oh, the front straddle?
Yeah, like when you go down those, you got more confidence in it. For me to compare the rear shocks, because I've kind of, this one's not dialed in. It's definitely out of the box in the middle, too stiff for my liking. And the rebound's not fast. So it's very doughy, I noticed. But the front end's too stiff too, but it soaks up the pipper, so nice. Like all that stuff, I would not be able to do that on my bike and not put my foot down. This thing, feet on the pegs, you don't even have to like log hop, it just soaks it up. Very nice, very impressed. Okay. Damn it. This is the hill I was talking about. Alrighty guys, so we're just going to give a quick summary of our ride with the Formula Tech suspension with AE Bikes yesterday. Big shout out to Adam from AE Bikes for letting us come and test his bike. We went on a pretty big ride yesterday. We did quite an extensive, about 4 hours, and it was awesome. It was really good. We got to test the bikes back to back. I have the reflow shock, but it's much like the standard shock. It's quite plush. The spring rate is a little bit heavier, but when we're comparing, you know, apples with apples, the Formula Tech shock is completely different. The dampening on that shock is much stiffer and much slower. We didn't really play with any clickers, but I feel like even if you play with them, the dampening will still be, it felt like a motocross bike, if that's how I can explain it. It was a little bit harsh for me, I'm not gonna lie. For the price of the rear shock, it does look very high quality. So I mean, much more high quality than the Afloxer and the standard one for sure. It definitely looks like it comes out of a different factory, because it does. It's made in Italy, it's not made in China, where the other ones are made. That's not to say the Afloxers or the factory ones aren't bad, are bad, but they're not like the same quality as the Formula Tech. So with that being said, I wasn't a massive fan of the rear shock. Just the way it felt just made the bike feel too, it was too heavy of a shock for the weight of that bike. It feels like it should be on a heavier bike, and that could be just the spring rates, but that's just straight out of the box, pop it on and ride. What they supplied, wasn't too impressed. Now move on to the fork, the E30 Formula Tech E39 fork. That felt incredible. That soaked up the hard hits way better than my stock Talaria factory fork. Yeah, the Talaria factory fork was more plush because that's the way it's set up. The Formula Tech fork, you can get it more plush anyways. You can change the spring rates. The fork itself felt incredible. It just soaked up everything. It is
30mm more travel as well, so I wasn't worrying about going down those real steep rocky sections, like big rock steps. You come down those rock steps and you just feel planted, and the bike's not bottoming out, and you just have way more confidence on the bike when you're riding it. I was going up Chattery section, I was just like, this is awesome. Like, it's almost cheating with that suspension. One qualm I did have with it is it was a little bit stiff for my liking. So going through the slower stuff, it was a bit stiff. But I will say it was heavy, quite a bit heavier, because I pivot turn my bike a lot. And when I went to pivot turn that one, you could feel the weight on the front end. It was definitely heavier. So that suspension made that bike heavier in general. So yeah, just want you guys to know, like, if you do want to purchase Formula Tech suspension, just remember it is heavier. It does run 2 springs, 1 in each fork leg. So most other conventional springs, just like mountain bike springs and that, like, they all just run 1 spring in one and nothing in the other. It's yeah, so that's why you have different clickers. This one had both, but I don't think it had fast high speed compression, but the dampening characteristics of that fork are so good, and it's all chrome stanchion tubes, not like your aluminium stanchion tubes that come on the rest of all the forks, which if they get scratched, you know, not good. But yeah, overall guys, we'll keep this nice and short this bit, but overall really impressed with the fork. Not so much the rear shock, but might need to do some more riding on it. However, I was more happy with my Afloxa rear shock. Super impressed with that now that we've bedded that in. Love that shock. I wouldn't trade it for anything at the moment. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Big shout out again to Adam. Thanks again, and stay tuned for the next one, because I'm sure you're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be a very, 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 very big ride on a very highly anticipated bike. So please like and subscribe, guys, and thanks for all the love, and yeah, cheers.